Illinois has a unique law called BIPA, which stands for Biometric Information Privacy Act. In a nutshell, this law protects users when a company collects any biometric information. Some examples are taking an image of your face, thumbprint, or voice print. This law requires that companies provide users with a notice prior to collecting biometric information. Why is this important to understand? Because this law holds some of the highest fines in the country. The fines are calculated per instance and do not require the person suing to prove that any damage was caused. Each BIPA violation can carry between $8,000 to $5,000 fine per instance. In addition, this law allows for a private right of action, which means an individual can privately sue a company if they violate their privacy. It also provides plaintiffs with attorney's fees should they win the case. Let's look at a few companies that have already felt the wrath of the law. First off is Sephora. In 2021, they settled a lawsuit filed against them for their in-store makeup kiosk that scanned customers' faces and enabled them to virtually try on different types of makeup. They did not provide any type of notice to the users and deployed this technology to all of their Illinois stores. This case resulted in a $1.2 million settlement. Next up is Google. In 2016, they settled a case related to the face grouping technology in Google Photos, which was unlawfully collecting users' biometric information without consent. This case resulted in a $100 million settlement.
Those who filed claims could receive about $154 apiece. The payout comes after Google settled a class action lawsuit alleging its face grouping tool, which sorts faces on Google Photos by similarity, violated the state's biometric privacy law.
Several other companies have paid out huge settlements as a result of BIPA. So let's talk about what your business needs to do to prevent litigation in Illinois when you're collecting biometric information from users. Here are 3 things you need to do if you collect biometric information in Illinois. Number 1, publish and maintain a publicly available privacy policy that spells out the retention timeline for the respective data. This can be done via your privacy policy. Establish guidelines for how the biometric data will be permanently destroyed when the initial purpose for the data has been satisfied, or within 3 years of the user's last interaction with the private entity, whichever comes sooner. Next, obtain informed written consent from the user prior to collecting the biometric data. Illinois prides itself on maintaining the strictest privacy law in the country and for maintaining the gold standard for the regulation of biometric technologies. Since BIPA was passed in 2008, millions of dollars have been paid out as a result of violations to this law. You can easily avoid getting caught up in the litigation by implementing these 3 simple steps.